Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Doc Skinner. And why is it so quiet? Check 1, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, wow. Oh, well, it would help if I had my volume up. There we go. And then I fix this so I can actually hear it. And speakers in the... Yeah, got that. Yes, okay. Cool. Well, that should work now. Check 1, 2. Very interesting. Check. Just sounds so tingy. I don't know if you guys hear it tinging on your end. Oh, maybe it's just my voice. You ever have them do the camera thing through your nose and they numb it with lidocaine spray? Yes, that treatment today. That was fun. Okay, why? This is bugging the heck out of me. Hold on a second. Is this not plugged in all the way? No, that's plugged in. Oh, don't look behind the curtain. Never look behind the curtain. You're kind of getting a rough start here. It is boiling here. Hello, Paul. How are you, sir? Welcome. Yeah. Criminy. Why is it so? Why are these headphones? Oh, wait. Aha. Check. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Aha. Maybe. Is it? There's a little volume. I'll just have to do. All right. Hi. Hope you're all having a great day. I saved most of my energy for the show today. Yes. And so I will be readjusting here and there. Got some new what do you call them? Bandages with, I think he used an entire roll of tape. And strategically put them everywhere I had hair. And I'm really scared to take it off. I mean, just put it on today. So I'm gonna give it tomorrow and then I'll take it off. But oh my God, it's gonna suck. Anyway, today, history was made. 50 years. And they finally decided to talk about it in a hearing today. It was Capitol Hill or Congress, Senate, suits. And I don't know how many of you saw it. I would love to play it and stop and do commentary and all that. But you know how the powers that be hate it when I do it. So I won't be able to do that. But I can kind of sit here and scan through it to kind of remind me of some spots that I wanted to talk about. It definitely wasn't full disclosure, but there was some slight disclosure if you were smart and you caught things. Like for example, they mentioned one of the men mentioned, and they're interviewing some, the bigwigs, like the head of Navy intelligence, another gentleman's like one of the heads, if not the head of the DOD. And, you hear these senators going, oh, we'll do that in the closed session. We'll answer that in the closed session. Right there, it just tells you if nothing was going on, they would just say so. But it was interesting. It was kind of a downer in the end, really. The videos they showed, it's like, seriously, come on. I want to do a shout out to Blake and Brent Cousins of Third Phase of the Moon and just say, these poor bastards on the Hill didn't know how to freeze frame. And this thing was like, and if Blake and Brent had their hands on that, if they haven't had it already, they have slowed that shit down. They've run it through. Here's what I'm going to say right now. Next time, hopefully not another 50 years, maybe say next year, the year after, trying to be realistic. If not sooner, that'd be cool. But if that was to happen, I say we start a petition to have Blake and Brent Cousins take care of all the video evidence so they can slow it down, take snapshots, have that shit prepared. Because these individuals that are paid to be intelligence was very embarrassing. Now, here's another thing. One of the, I guess it's the senators that are asking the questions, or the congressman. I wasn't a big fan of politics. Anyway, here's the thing. One of these poofters, I don't know which one it is. You have to go back and watch it. But he asks the head of the DOD, or the guy in charge with the DOD, that was speaking. He has a smirky comment. He goes, Mr. Mariah or Miranda, or whatever his name is. Do you believe? Are you into sci-fi? Like it was going to make him look bad. And this dude is fine. How I feel about government, but every now they're people too. Every now and then you see one, you're like, I could sit down and have a chat with you. You're cool. But he has this. He goes, sir. So are you into sci-fi? He goes, actually, I am. My generation in the 60s, we grew up with that sci-fi and the Apollo missions and everything. And even been to a couple conventions. Didn't dress up. And I'm just sitting there going, oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, so that was my cheering moment for the day. Now we got a few people in here. Let's do this real quick. Let's do roll call. Paul, of course, is here, and Terry's here. Oh, no, don't put her in timeout. I want to show her. There we are. Sorry. There's Terry checking in. Christopher Lewis Leprath. I love this man. Hello. Thank you for coming to the show. I don't have a guest. Chris, we're going to have to bring you on maybe next week. I don't know if something big is going on. You want to talk about it or whatever. Anyway, you know how to get a hold of me. Let's see. Alien Bombs here. Hello. And Terry Reesing says, Tucker showed a little bit of videos tonight. I thought the Cousins brothers could have given tons more insight and information. Yeah. Here's the thing. Dr. Pepper is the nectar of the gods. Okay, now we got that out of the way. You all know the facts on that. Moving on. Yes. They talk about these people that are in these new organizations, that especially the one that they're putting together, that's supposed to help analyze all this stuff. Everybody's supposed to report, see something, say something. When before, for 50 years, and being a son of a pilot, military and commercial with Southwest Airlines before he passed away, I could tell you, pilots would never, it was like the open secret. You just didn't say jack squat. It would be you and maybe your co-pilot and anybody on board that was it. And you told them all, hey, if you want to go home on time, just everybody keep quiet. Because they would lose their jobs. They get chastised. They'd be criticized by everybody, and they'd lose all their benefits, and it would hurt their families. So pilots had to endure this. Just to say, because they do it not just for the money, but pilots fly because they love to fly. And if you've ever flown a plane, you'll get it. You'll understand what I'm saying. There's nothing else like it. Kind of like skydiving, which is the fastest way to find out if God really likes you. So I did it once. It worked. So answered prayers. I got it. Cool. Don't need to do it again. Indoor skydiving all day long. I will do that. Let's see who else we got. Tanner's here. Tanner says, what's up? Back from the dead. You or me? Because I felt like I was dying. God, the pain. Right now. Oh God. I had to take a photo of the one of the wounds that was sewn up, that all the stitches popped, and it's wide open and it's deep, because they had to dig deep to get the bad thing out. And I'm sorry, I'm feeling it right now because it's under my bohumna. It's actually, I'll just tell you, it's where this hole is in my where your thigh, your leg connects to your torso in that crevice right there. Imagine a big hole, and so that's why it ripped. The other areas are fine, just very uncomfortable. So the show must go on. All right, so let's see. Yes, so I guess I could say I feel like I was back from the dead. And if it's you, I'm glad you're back. Jennifer Snyder, hello, welcome. And tonight we're gonna do something different. I want, I don't have a guest tonight because I was in and out of doctor appointments all day, so I didn't get a chance to make any phone calls. So tonight, because of this thing with that happened this morning with Congress and all that, it was only like an hour and a half long, or at least that's what I've seen. I want to have you guys on the show. So what I will do, if you have a webcam, I'm wearing the alien hat, but it's like really interfering with the microphone. Can you guys, I mean, I guess you can hear me okay. So I'm fading away like oh shoot, who's it? Marty McFly. I'm fading away. My hat is, at least. Easily distracted, but I can blame it on the medications they have me on. Because let me tell you, this stuff, one, it gives you dry mouth. Two, I just so, but that's great though, because I don't script my show, so it works just fine. So Akinator, salute, peace to the chat. Well, thank you. Renters here, hello. Dearest Rachel, hello, dear. How are you? Alien Muslims, awesome show last night, my man. And then for those that weren't here last night, this is my this is my Rush Limbaugh thing. This is, you guys like that? I'm almost at that point in my life. We're going to talk about politics today. Oh, no, never. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't like it. Anyway, Alien Bob says, they've told me as long as I didn't operate heavy machinery, I'd be okay. So as long as I don't do too much motion with this microphone or too much swirling in the chair from the ouchies, then I think I'm okay. Doc, do you think even Tucker would have told the fellas to keep it at a bare minimum, Cousins Brothers? Okay, that's an interesting question. Bump, let me alien bump. Yeah. I don't know how many of you follow them. I hope all of you do. If not, subscribe to their website, Third Phase of Moon on YouTube, and hit that notification bell. If you're watching me for the first time, if you wouldn't mind, share, like, and subscribe, because that's the way of the world these days. We all have to memorize that, like the Pledge of Allegiance, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget that. Get that. See, medicine. Don't forget that notification bell. All right. I need a co-host. Someone that can go, all right, Doc, shut up. I'll take over for a moment. Doc, so yes. All right. So back to this. Yes. So here's the cool thing about this. If you know who Rich Giordano is, he's GoofOn. You can go to GoofOn. I think just type in GUFON, and he's got his podcast. He's one of the members of Third Phase of Moon. He did some, what did he do? He had some video, or anyway, no. He made a video. Check this out. This is what was so cool. He made a video. He was standing in a park, and he put a camera on a park bench, and he just did a video to Tucker Carlson, and it got to him, and he contacted us back. So we were, I wouldn't say working with him, but we were in talks. We were communicating. Not me, but them. And so that's pretty cool that you mentioned that. That's actually an inside thing. Don't tell nobody. But yeah, I see the brothers doing some amazing things, and I'll be right there behind them, just helping them, lifting them up, because they're just awesome. And the thing is most shows, well, not most shows, a lot of shows have changed, are all about themselves, not about the people who just want to make the money, sell the shirts and stuff. And in our community, we have a couple of them, not many, but the majority are people that are really good people. And we all want to help each other with information and knowledge and lifting each other up, because it's a hard business and a hard field to do the things we do because of the backlash we deal with. Alien Bumps is just 420 help you your pain, doc. Yeah, I'll just say it. Yes. Arizona, brother, Arizona. And one thing is, my back was destroyed when I used to do stunt work back in the 90s, and I pay for it now. And my doctor, first time he met me, he didn't say hello or anything. He just looked at my X-rays and he says, "Your back is messed up. I don't know how you're walking or a junkie right now." And I was like, "Well, I've got stuff to do." So I've just kind of gotten used to the pain, really. But when you've been sliced and diced with Ginsu knives, some very delicate areas, yes, I've been taking what they've been prescribing twice a day, top and bottom of the hour. No, 12 and 6, not like every hour. That'd be really loopy. But I don't like them. I mean, I one, because it makes me loopy all day or really, really tired. So I'm looking forward to not having to do that anymore. Take those and just go back to my DP. Yeah. Moving right along. I'm going fancy free. Why don't you do something and just come along with me? Moving right along. So, Muppet movie. I got lost. Sorry. Christopher says, what I found with clients is their alien DNA is being activated. Some special abilities are manifesting with some major challenges. Big shift like you are going through. I believe that. And it's funny that you mentioned that because last night we were talking with Jeff Mudgett, who is the great-great-grandson to H.H. Holmes, who was discovered to be Jack the Ripper, as well as the American Ripper as well, and the owner of the what was it? Not the Dead Motel, but the Killer Motel. And I want to do a film on that. It's so crazy. It's so diabolical, but it really all happened. And we were talking, one of the people brought up a question asking about DNA and blood and all that. I actually asked him about the blood, but it was to see if there was something, if there was like draconian blood in their DNA. I mean, could it be you have those tendencies to want to hurt somebody like his great-great-grandfather did? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go back to last night's show. It's on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and Facebook. The first hour. The second hour is on Patreon. If you want to be a member, it's patreon.com/Doc Skinner. And you get to see all of the videos you can't see on these platforms. So, yeah, I can agree with you. Christopher, a lot of people have mentioned something very similar or along those lines. And I'm hoping this is like a beginning, because life is like a roller coaster, right? And there's these ups and downs. And sometimes the people we're with aren't on the same roller coaster with us, but they're on their own roller coaster ride, right? But every now and then, two people will find each other and they're like the same. They're going through it at the same time. And those are those couples that just make you just go, because they're so lovey-dovey, but you want it so bad. Yeah. So I do believe that was actually taught to me that it was I think it's like every 19 years or every 20 years, something to that effect, your cycle restarts. And I've hit mine and I'm starting over. And there's been a lot of starting over new stuff, getting a lot of things fixed with me physically, all that stuff. I had that bat on my ceiling that hung over my head all day. Well, I wasn't out there all day because I was afraid he was going to drop on my head, but I hung out there every now and then. So that's good luck and whatnot. So I'm kind of looking forward to things. We'll see. I'm really just doing it day by day right now. I'm in the woods camping. LOL, no webcam. Oh, Tanner. But that sounds like fun. Your voice is wither keeping the bears away or attracting them. Ha ha ha. All right, bears. This is Rush Limbaugh. Oh, I'm just a little silly. And it's only what, Tuesday? Jeez, wait till we get to Thursday. Ooh. I hope to be in probably a very long line to meet two guys They're American icons. But I'm not going to say anything until it actually happens. I don't know. I might sleep the whole day. But if it does happen, I'm going to have either some video or some cool photos. I'm sorry, you got it very excited. Bump, boom. Okay, let's see who else we got. Christopher says, we are the aliens. Yes. Okay. Yes, absolutely right. I've always had the feeling we are that missing link. Or well, that's not how I meant to say it. Yes, I believe there. I said it all wrong because I don't think there is a missing link because of the alien intervention. I think they did. They came down here and they found the strong gorilla or whatever chimpanzee, and it's like, hey, if we mix this with our DNA, we'll have something we can control to mine and cut down the forests and get the minerals and all that we need for our planet. And a lot of it was gold. I'm talking about, I think the Anunnaki is what I'm saying, but yeah, I think each and every human being on the planet in one way or another somehow stem from alien DNA. And I'm going to probably have some people throw some Bibles at me. I'm sorry. I mean, when is it going to be a point where we can take the Bible and Christianity and bring science into it and show that they interact? Deep Thoughts by Doc Skinner. That's just what I got to say about that. That's what I think. Let's see. Alien Bump says, I've had full open back surgery, so they pumped me full of stuff. 27-year addiction, a 5-year of sobriety. Well, almost sober. Well, dude, congratulations. I'm sorry that you went through that shit. I've had my my younger years too. Luckily, I got that shit out of the way early. But I almost had back surgery, but I discovered spinal decompression. Now, look, we're gonna get really crazy. We're gonna talk about UFO and the Congress thing. I need to get to that. That's already 27 minutes of babbling, but it was roll call. Got to do it. So I hope everybody's still here. Got so many people here. This is so awesome. So let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can pull this off and not get a bunch of trouble for it. Let's see. Click. Alien Bumps did you hijack the chat room? I don't see anybody else. All right, so this guy starts off the show, and it's kind of, I feel like it was a fluff job, the whole thing, even though they did give us some intel. They did kind of let some things out. And by the way, this is from KHO, I guess, Hawaii 11. I'm not playing it. I'm just kind of skipping through it. Schiff kind of said some cool stuff. That's kind of wild. This guy right here, Honorable Ronald Matrice. He, I guess, runs the DOD or the department for all this crazy stuff. And they one of the senators made a really good, or he brought up a really good question. He goes, okay, we know about Roswell. We know about ATIP and UAP'S and all that stuff. What happened in between? And there's just, didn't have the answers for it. That's a really good question. Because during that time, let's see. Well, no, it was after, actually. Or was it? I don't know. I think the X-Files kind of just took its place during that time. They sent stuff to Chris Carter and he just made it happen. But what do you guys think? I mean, seriously, tell me in the chat room. If you guys want to come on, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the invite. I'm going to copy the invite link. I'm going to put it in the chat room. And if you got a webcam, you click on this link. Okay. It'll bring you down here in the waiting room where I can see you. And make sure, you're well lit and all that. And I can have up to, I think, 10 people. So we'll try one at a time. But there it is. It's StreamYard. I'm doing this because I trust you guys. Anybody that wants to come up with now you'll get a little window that'll pop up. Say, do you give permission to access your microphone and camera? Just click yes, so it does, and then boom, it brings you right in. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So let me know, and then you can come in. Now, other things that were discussed. The videos they showed. That's where I started with all this. The videos they showed were a joke. I mean, it really was. They what's the word? They dismissed and debunked the night vision video of some triangle craft, saying it's something in the prism of the infrared and the camera, and it creates that effect. So it's just a dot, but it created this triangle effect. So one of the other senators said, "Well, why have you tried getting a drone out there using the same equipment and test and see if that is a true fact?" And they were like, "Yeah." So it was a lot of tap dancing, and a lot of them just very wordy. It's like these guys didn't get to get their degree unless they memorized an anagram or a synonym book or both, because it was just overly wordy. So there was no specifics, and that's how they work. But they do mention how things are compartmentalized, which we've been saying for years. We knew that's what they do. Some people will say, "Hey, it was a first step." No, the first step was when Dr. Stephen Greer put together the Disclosure Con, that's my thing, Disclosure movement. And yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. But it's just, there's so much more. And things were, redacted or said, "Oh, we'll talk about that in a closed session," which they had later in the day, which could be still going on for all I know. Because, God, just to be a fly on the wall in there. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, they mentioned and there's a lot of things that I keep saying. Here's the thing. There's many of them, just so you know. So my English is good. English is good. Let's see. Need a co-host. Really, really bad. Michael Franks is here. Hello, Michael. How are you? Then we have Mr. B from Down Under. Says, "Yep." Terry Reesing says, "They knew they had to come up with something for American people, but the truth will never be given to Congress." I think that they'll get a sliver of truth that keeps their appetite taken care of. Just like what they're doing with us, with this. I mean, it sucks. It took 50 years just to get even this show. But some of these characters in this event seem sincere, or they're really, really good at acting. Like this gentleman you see right here. He came across just a normal guy. He just has a badass job, He goes to cons. He likes sci-fi. He grew up in the 60s. Parliament, he's all into it. Yeah, he's all about it. But is he told to say that? I don't know. But it was a step. It was definitely a step. Do you think, let's take a poll right now. Do you all think that there will be another one of these anytime soon? Let me know in the chat room. Because I worry that it's going to be another 50 years. We all were hoping that when certain people left this earth that were in high positions, that everything would finally be revealed. But those smart bastards had backups and backups to the backups. If anything, damn it. Ooh, I like this name, Stargate Traveler. Welcome to tonight's improv. That's probably not as funny as if you went out to a 2-drink minimum bar. God, I miss doing radio. You say, "No, I didn't think so." No, you didn't think so? Yo, what? Mr. B, what are you mad about? No, I didn't. I don't think so. Or are you just saying that as no? I don't think so. See, that's why I hate text. So if you guys want to come on, the link's above. Look in the chat room, scroll up. It'll say 1028 Productions. There'll be a StreamYard link. Click on that. Make sure you let it access your camera and microphone, and you can be on the show. Because the texting's cool, but then sometimes I get lost, and then you don't have the inflection. And so, I mean, it doesn't have an exclamation point. So he's not yet. Mr. B ain't yelling it. No, I don't think so. But then it could be, he says, yo, what's the other thing? Is he answering something I said earlier? I don't know. See the drama I have to go through in a show? I need someone. Oh, and I need ice. Oh, golly. Did I tell you that they weren't going to restitch what opened up? Did I mention that part? Yeah. No, they're like, oh, it'll do it naturally. Yeah. Well, how long is it going to take? About 2 months. Oh, well, I guess that movie rolls out of the question. Anyway, onward to the task at hand. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Now, Mr. B. Mr. B is fun. Let's see. Maybe not. They never tell the truth. Dark Crow 87 says, ooh, that's a badass little photo there, dude. That's sweet. I might want to have to steal that for Halloween. That's pretty sweet, dude. All white mask, red tie. That's dope. I mean, you guys seeing this over here? I mean, that's pretty freaking silver right over there. Kevin's here. Laser, Velcro, night vision, microchip, fiber optics. Can you tell me what all these items have in common? Kevin, good post like this. For those that do not know where a laser, Velcro, night vision, and microchip and fiber optics. Oh, Lord have mercy. But I love you guys. Don't want to let you down. Yes, it has been said that all of these items were back engineered from the original that they were, on board the Roswell crash. So if you didn't know that, well, now you do. Kevin, that was fun. That would be like a radio station. I would, if I had some giveaways, you'd get one and person answer would get it. Of course, that would be me, so that'd be kind of boring. Because I can't really, if you own a radio station, can't really accept the awards because they have to give it to. Yeah. Moving right along into the good times and bad times. Michael Frank says, I think everything is too out in the open now, and there has to be a firm conclusion or it won't end. We need proof. Snatch an alien, please. Oh, he had exclamation points. That's how you read it. See? Dr. Pepper. All right. So Mr. B says, I have the flu for the past week. How do I tell you without saying it? Hydrochloroquine. And the other one, get your hands on it. If you want to know how, well, it's perfectly legal. I mean, I think you can look it up, but certain people, they can get it faster. And definitely want to get that. It'll make you feel better. Talk to your doctor first. If they're not woke, don't talk to your doctor. Fuck, don't do that. But I hope you get better, Mr. B. Mother. Oh, Mr. Magoo. Oh, snazzy. Thanks. Go ahead. Dark. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, they're cool, man. Thanks. If I do, I'll get pictures. I'll put them up. That's pretty badass. Okay. So nobody's really kind of answered all my questions. Did anybody else see this today? Do you have anything you want to bring up? Because there's so much, but I can't play it because I'm scared they're gonna just douche me over. Here's a highlight. As I was saying, for the past 50 years, being in the aviation field, if you brought any of this up or talked about a sighting, usually lost your license and they would ground you for mentally unstable or something to effect. Now, all of a sudden, at this hearing, they're talking about how everyone is to see something, say something. You are to report everything, period. Because in this world, God, this fucking Rush Limbaugh, he's just clawing his way out of me tonight. I apologize. Oh, multiple personalities. What do you know? He starts mentioning that all these people need to start doing it, and they've gotten 480 something reports so far. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I'm happy that they're doing that. Perfect Nugan. Hi. What I'm upset about is all these poor men and women, pilots, military, and commercial, private, that lost their license and lost their careers, lost their love of flying because of this, because of the stigma and the ridicule. And now it's like, oh yeah, we've been doing this. We've had Project Blue Book. We've been doing this for years. And yeah, but we can't talk about it. Blah, 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 blah. Not once. God, where am I on time? Okay, I can do it. 20 minutes, I can do this. And they won't let me sit in a bathtub or hot tub or nothing. It's just stay on target. Stay on target. So now they want to hear it all. It's like, yay, but F you at the same time. Just like all this BS with the whole thing everybody's been going through the past 2 years and how people have lost homes, jobs, families, relationships, all this stuff because of bullshit. And so anyway, my heart bleeds for all the pilots out there that have had that go through that bull. I think, hey, how about we do this right now? Because of this, I don't have a gazillion viewers like my friends over at Third Phase or Goofon or Michael Schratt or Dark Hour, or all those guys. But I'm hoping the few that see this video would be so kind to oblige. Look, I'm going to just say this right now. If you have ever in the past, I don't know, we'll just say 50 years, okay, had to go through this bull and lost your job, lost your friends, you're just having your life turned upside down because you were honest. You felt the right thing to do was to report what you saw, and you got the shit into the stick on it. I would like to hear from you. My email is thedocforce@gmail.com. That's THEDOCFORCE@gmail.com. Send me your story, and I will have you on my show. And if I can get, maybe up to 10 people, men, women that had to go through this, and you feel now that this is open to the world, they're talking about it, you need to tell your story in on a platform that's not going to slice and dice what you say. That's going to give you just here, speak, no editing, live, and you can tell people, you can tell the world. I don't have a lot of listeners, but I have amazing viewers. And they have the ability to help get the word out and share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Oh my God, it's embedded in my brain. Then please do so. I would like to so there. If you were a pilot, military, commercial, private, and you saw something and you either lost your job, your license, your career, your family, anything, I want to hear about it. And I want to put it together. And I might even do a documentary on it, since this has just happened today, this historic event. I could probably, there's a lot of things I can do. but we'll see what happens. But that's what I'm putting out there in the cosmos right now. So if you know any pilots, I'd ask my dad, but he passed in 02. So a lot of those contacts are long gone or deceased. So anybody out there, let me know. I want to hear your story. I want to share your story with the world, and it will be live. So we'll just let it go, and it's just straight from your horse's mouth kind of thing. So let me know. It's thedocforce@gmail.com. Send it there, as well as anybody else that has any cool UFO videos, alien encounters, or anything like that you want to send video wise that's appropriate. Then you can send it there, and also put in your name, where the video was taken, time, date, any kind of vital information, and we'll put it all together. And then your email and all that, so I can send you a link and you can come on the show and you can talk about the video as well. What else? As soon as I'm fully functional and I'm not saving all of my energy for 1 hour a night, which is what I have to do right now, then I'm going to be. I talked to GoofOn, and I talked to the boys at Third Phase, and they would love to have me on Third Phase UFO Report, which is a separate YouTube channel, where I talk about videos and stuff. It's like a spinoff of Third Phase of Moon, right? So I haven't been doing it because of all the medical issues and all that. So hopefully when I get all better, I'm going to be doing that. So send me some videos, and I will, get them up the ladder. I can't promise every video will be put up, but I will get it in the right hands. And, save time. And there's videos where if you look at it, just the quality of the video of the cell phone or whatever, it's usually just a dot. Those usually don't make it to the shows. Just so you know, if you have something that's like a triangle that has depth, it's not just a dot, then send it to me, and I will get it in the right hands. I will get it in the Beeline email express right to the brothers. So, have you noticed I'm not wearing my captain's jacket? It's hot as hell tonight. I'll have to check the temperature. Oh, it's sweat. Oh my God. All right. Where did I leave off here with my lovely people? Let's see. Dang, I'm so feeling your pain right now, bro. Yet you're here. That's commitment. You're the man. Thank you, Kevin. The show must go on. I think if there's ever like a behind the scenes done on a day in the life of Knox Skinner, I think you guys would be really, really surprised. Oh, what? It's crazy. It's crazy. God, it is. It's crazy. All right, next thing. The only good thing about today is, well, I thought it was a good for the people haven't. Okay, hold on, Stargate. Is there a second half to that? The only good thing about today is, I thought it was good for the people haven't. Ooh, left me hanging on that one. Is there another part? Nope. Okay. Well, yeah. Like I said earlier, it was today's event was kind of an appeasement. There's no real major disclosure. The stuff you see on Third Phase is so much better. That's what I say. If they do this again, Blake and Brent Cousins we need to do a petition to make sure they are there, because they could sit there and analyze this stuff a lot better than that dude could do with his laptop, in a hearing. Yeah, sorry, it's this laptop. We're not. It doesn't want to pause where we want it to pause. It's like you do that shit before. You have it all set up. You go to somebody that understands editing, and you put together the video. You show the full clips, then you break it down where you show segments, and you put some filters on it, show there's no strings attached. All this, and then you have the video, and you play the video. That's all you got to do. Don't have to worry about pausing it right there. It was an embarrassment in so many ways. I watched it like twice, barely made it to the second time. But there was this gentleman. Hold on. Oh my God, you're probably tired of seeing this, dude.
What we already do.
But no, can't do that. What else did they talk about? The one thing, like I said, where they talked about something that they shouldn't be talking about was the underwater UAPs. And when that was brought up, he said, "Well, sir, what about these UAPs that are seen underwater?" Because we'll talk about that in closed session, sir. Did we say something we weren't supposed to say? Uh-huh. So they did show, this is like one of the videos. Let me see. Play it. I'm gonna mute it. Because I was watching on my big screen, and I'm sitting there going, "What are they showing? I don't see it." And it ended up being a little tiny dot. Is that a photo he's got there? No, he's just waving his hands. It was a little dot. Yeah, it was moving fast, but it's like that's it. I don't like dots. I'm very prejudiced against dots, even though I saw 3 of them when right after Blake and Brent Cousins left. I was sitting in the outside, and I saw 3, and it was in a triangle, but it looked like stars. And then they all went their own different direction, and I jumped out of my chair and spilled a drink on my friend. I'm like, look. But I didn't film it because they were dots. It's just as cool as they are. When you're there and you see them, it's awesome. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's freaking awesome because you're seeing some cool shit. It's just either so far away or just a plasma ball really far away. We don't really get to enjoy it on a camera with a camera or video camera. It just, yeah. What I think they should do, and I'm going to get to everybody else. I see you, Audrey. Dark Hour. I just talked about you. I just mentioned you. I'm going to be Neil Attenberry's here. Okay. Let me. What was I saying? I got sidetracked. Okay. Gosh darn it. This is why I'm supposed to have a co-host. I need everybody to tell Audrey to move up to Arizona so she can be my co-host. Because she does podcasting for everybody. Terry says, B, make some queen. Yes, that's what I was mentioning earlier. Yes. I have a great UFO. Well, Neil, that's great. Please send it to my email. If it's not a dot video, I'll send it up the ladder, and make sure you put your contact information in there so that we can get a hold of you and maybe even do an interview. So yes, thank you. That's I appreciate it. Alien Bump, I think was it? No, Mr. B sent me my first UFO video. It was too small. I couldn't really see much on it, but I mean, it was there. And then Alien Bump sent me one too. So the videos are starting to come in. I know it's only 2 people, but that's okay. Multiply and multiply again. That's what I say. Yes, anyway. Yeah, you ever do that where you're just talking and then you have to stop yourself because you're like, I couldn't, but I did it. Moving right along. I got to get that sample. I'll come on for the last 10, I guess. I'm nervous as well, shoot. We only got 7 minutes. Darn it. Sorry, I'm just noticing it now. We got to do this earlier though, bro. Next time. Mr. B, since I'll get tonic water, that's a quinine in it. There you go. That's very smart. And I saw a video where a woman explained how if you take powdered milk and something else and you pour it, you mix it together, it makes baby formula. So it's like you can make it at home. Dark Hour Paranormal's here. Just wanted to drop by and say hello. 1028. Thank you very much, sir. Do appreciate it. I was just mentioning you earlier, so you have to rewind. Then of course, dear Audrey. Look at pretty Audrey with her big smile. She's so pretty. She's such a rebel. On a quick break so I can stick around for long. Well, that's cool because I'm not gonna stick around for long either. I almost had Dr. Evil come out there. Yes. Let's see. Stargate Traveler about today's Congress. Well, I thought it was good for people who haven't learned anything yet. Sorry about that. No, that's fine. No, yeah. Here's the thing. Yes, here's the brighter side of what happened today. Yes, for those of us that know that have been in the game for 40 plus years, disappointed. But all these people, if they were to even catch, if it made the news or whatnot, which I think it did, I think it made all the major networks. All those people that were like, no, it's not real, it's all it's all the X-Files, you know, those, you know, Kevins and Karens. No offense to the cool Karens out there, but yes, those people. It's gonna be a little bit of a wake-up call. They're gonna watch that, and either they're gonna have cognitive dissonance and completely just whitewash. They don't see it. It's not there. Or if they're sensible, they're gonna be like, oh shit, they were right. And they're talking about it in Congress. Shit. They're going to start contemplating all the things that they have been taught over the years. And they're going to realize, oh my God, the nerdy, UFO geeks and all them, they were on to something. They knew what was going on. Well, now you know. So, yes, I believe that was good that came out of today's thing, was that more people were woken up. Kevin says, I don't miss thirds at all, Audrey. Oh, wait, you guys are talking to each other. My bad. Okay, hold on. Let's get the comment. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry in your conversation. Boy. I never know, Doc. Arizona's looking pretty good. Damn right it does. Let's see. Bailey Mupp says he has more. Good. Send them. Nat, I mean, here's the thing. I would like to have. There's that Rush Limbaugh again. I would like to start getting some really cool creme de la creme videos. The ones that not created, not CGI, I'm talking real, because they're out there. It's the roll of the dice to catch things. Unless you're out there all night with your off spray and a lawn chair and a pair of binoculars, a camera, and a bunch of little, jug of water, then it's law of averages. The more you stay out, the more often you're probably going to see something. Which there is always something up there. You got satellites and other crap, but I'm looking for those special videos. I mean, really, the one. And then when I get it, I want to interview you. If it's really badass and there's like physical, I may fly out to see you, and I'll be on location if it's of like badass levelness. But no, seriously, I really would like to take the show on the road, in a sense, kind of like the Cousins Brothers that did this last 3 months. They've been here in the States. Laughing, the Tic Tac. Yes, we all know about Tic Tac. Next time, let's see. Doc needs a full-time assistant on the spaceship Pariah. Yes, and it's a starship. Yes, this flying ship in space. It's very, very quiet. And all by my lonesome. But I hope to have crew one day. Oh my god, we got 2 minutes left. Oh my god, I gotta click off because I have to be like professional. And also my area's a little irritated. If you haven't noticed all of my yoga in the chair this evening. Oh my goodness, Dark Hour. I salute you, sir. Yes, I salute him too. I tell you, Dark Hour is a smart motherfucker. Yep. Makes me think I'm like in class with a professor, because he's like that kind of smart, like has his shit down. And I don't, because I'm fly at seat in my pants kind of guy, and it's kind of worked, so I stuck with it. But he makes, I'll tell you, everybody on the panel makes me feel really stupid. They don't, not that they do that to me. It's just they're all so smart. They're also so well, verse on things. Whereas I'm a what do you call it? Former stroke victim with brain not damaged, okay, irritation. And so my what's the word I'm looking for? That's the thing. I have trouble with words sometimes. Crap. See what I mean? There you go. Class dismissed. Anyway, let me get rid of this dude real quick. So go check it out. It's an hour and a half. It's interesting, and if you listen in between the lines, you'll pick up on some stuff. So that's kind of fun, cool. But I don't think it's at all what everybody was hoping for. I gotta do this real quick. I might go a minute or two over. Congress mentioned that word. However, what was done was already done a long time ago. Oh, amen. Preach it. So true. I have one. Oh, you talk about videos. I have one from March. It's what starts a plane, but damn it, truly did a figure eight in front of myself and a few town folks. Yeah, send that to me. I'll check it out. My darling Audrey. Okay, Cosmic Cousins. Gotta head back to Mickey Mouse. Oh, a wonderful night, not a magical night. No, that's not very Disney. I want to be magical. You have a good night, dear. Call me. All right. Bye. Rest. What is that? I got a hole in my tootie. My tootie. He's awesome, and I live close to dark hours, so I know a lot of his hot spots and deep dark secrets. Oh, I'm just kidding. I kid. Night dark. All right, good night. Hey, we still got 17 people holding on right here. That's cool. For those people that are new, you can check out the really badass interviews that I do. They're like the bomb over at patreon.com/Doc Skinner. Your subscription, 1, gets you access to all the cool videos. 2, says thank you to me and lets me keep the subscription paid for each year or each month. I mean, so that, I can do what I do to, entertain you. Because do I amuse you? I hope so. You keep coming back. All right. Have a magic. Oh, thank you. Okay. I can go to sleep now. Thank you, Audrey. That's how you say it. Especially when you're on Disney grounds. You got to do it that way. Peace out. Later. All right. Laughing my booty off. Yes, Night Dog. And falling up in the rear is dude. I swear I started last night. And then it refused the debit card. No, that's no good. Why haven't they made a live action of Mr. Magoo? I'd go see it. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up there, fans and kids out there. Holy Jesus, holy Nugan. If you all remember at the beginning where I said the stitches came out, but they didn't want to stitch them back in because it would cause bacterial infection, so I have to let it heal like this. So on that note, if you're all in let's see, which one is it? If you don't know about Above Top Secrets Part 2 of a trilogy by the Cousins Brothers, first one was Countdown and Disclosure, badass, and I had a little hand in that as well. Farving Nugan. Okay. So we'll leave you guys with that. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Remember, as long as we all lift each other up. We will all rise together. I'm Captain Doc Skinner, all by my lonesome on the Starship Pariah, wishing the med crew would get back from their leave. Jesus. They wouldn't even give me butterfly band-aids. Who doesn't want to give me butterfly band-aids? Oh, Jesus, Lord, help me. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. So on that note, where is the trailer for Above Top Secret? Good night, everybody. I hope to God I see you all tomorrow, Lord willing. Ciao, Bella.
If the crash retrievals are true, then all bets are off.
It's very hard for people to get their minds around where the real power is. And it's not at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The reality is something much more stark.
They've been working on this for 60, 70, perhaps 80 years.
The reason why the government is talking about these UFOs now They're getting ready for the next level of war.
Are these objects a national security concern?
They're proffering a narrative of a national security threat that doesn't exist.
I call them alien reproduction vehicles. They're made by private corporations somewhere on this planet.
Technology from Roswell from 1947 has largely been held back from us.
Portal technology, teleportation, whatever you can imagine, it's already been done.
The biggest secrets are not the zero-point energy and electrogravitics. It's the science of consciousness. All their communication systems are moving through the consciousness field and are thought actuated. The people at the CIA call it WSFM, weird science and frickin' magic. The transdimensional interstellar technology will benefit humanity.
There has been tremendous disinformation.
The media is keeping secrets with the government.
These are lethal, vicious people. And I'm focused on exposing the extraordinary technologies that they want to keep secret. No aspect of life on Earth will be unaffected by it.